Alrighty. So, I wanted to come on and read a couple of poems. I haven't been a while since I've done live videos of me reading my poetry, so I wanted to come on and redo a live video for maybe 30 to 45 minutes of me reading some poems. Um, Eventually, I want to get back into my drawing too. I want to get back into my drawing with my markers and stuff. I want to get back into doing that as well. Um, just seem to be dragging my feet lately on a lot of stuff, but I'm going to try to start getting into my poems, to start reading my poems a bit better. So, this first poem is called I Want to Light Up. It's a poem about marijuana by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. I want to light up. I think I might. Where else do you go to relax when things aren't quite right? I want to light up and forget about my pain, the toxic illness some girl did to my brain. I want to light up and watch it spark, forget about the love of spirit and hide out in the comfort of the dark. I want to light up and no longer scream. I want to light up and no longer be seen. I want to light up and forget about my pain, the hurt in my heart, as I know more and more things won't be the same. I want to light up and hide from love and its spark. I want to light up in this constant battle of light and dark. Here's a good poem. So this is a poem I wrote called Empty Cup by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. It's time to grow up, it's time to grow up. No more waiting to fill your empty cup. Is it me or is it my luck? Time has to have something in your empty cup. What was found has not yet begun, yet love was around before the earth began to spun. I want you to wake up, I want you to wake up. No more waiting to fill your empty cup. Is it me or is it my luck? Time has moved on now, you can't give a fuck. But what is with this empty cup? You will never know now, so just give up. Were you some girl he just wanted to fuck? So just move on now and let him find his luck. He already knows that love will fill his empty cup. He's already gained his life back and wished you good luck. This poem is called When Shit Goes Off the Wall. I feel distant, I feel wrong, I feel the pressure of the issues with things that are all wrong. I feel the sorrow, I feel the shame. It's so easy to point fingers when there's no one else to blame. I hear the goodbyes of yesterday as I try to answer today's call. I worry that when I try so hard to make it, no one will truly be there for me or catch me if I fall. I feel the same old worn out call. The pain that's deep inside of me, can I handle it all? I wonder if I'm truly underneath it all. So I ask again, would you be there for me if I hit rock bottom or throw it all against the wall? Would you feed the call? Or I'll just go distance myself more when shit goes off the wall. To others I'm a loser, but to myself I'm standing tall. Hold on, I'm going to turn the light on in here. There we go. Can't seem to see, so... This poem is called The Road Forward by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. The road forward is where I'll go. The road forward, forsaking maybe all that I knew or know. The road forward, there's no turning back. The road forward, even amongst the attacks. The road forward, time to leave that shit behind. The road forward, not letting myself become numb or blind, is the way I must go. The road forward is the only way to go. The road forward, moving past the pain. The road forward, done with the toxic games. The road forward, soon the shit will be moved on from and out of my brain. The road forward, looking forward to what comes next. The road forward, going to give my life my best. The road forward, there is still so much I do not know. The road forward is the direction I now in my life I must go. The road forward is the way to make it so. Oh, this is a poem I wrote. This is a poem I wrote for actually an ex in Alabama. I wrote this for an ex in Alabama. This woman that I kind of met through an interracial dating site, and she really wanted a lot more sexual stuff out of the relationship, and I wanted to build, build with her, and I wasn't getting a opportunity to build. I was getting somebody who just wanted to really kind of fuck around and shit like that. So, but this is called "People Will Waste Their Time with the Meaningless I Love Yous" by Karl Nicholas Urso. People will waste your time with the meaningless I love yous, and they're halfway across the world and you want stability and they're more with the fuck yous. Looking for something to stabilize a relationship, looking for something to build, looking for a future family, a thrill, looking forward to having a life, looking forward to having somebody that is my wife, looking forward to building a career, looking forward to having friends, family, true people near. Looking forward to being really successful in my life and my career. I'm single again, a new day is dawning. Anything is better than yesterday when I was tired and yawning. I'm happy for the new day, I'm happy for the new dance, I'm happy for life and a second chance. I'm happy to get that I'm back on track and I found my stance. So this poem is called "I Want to Write the Poem" by Karl Nicholas Urso. I want to write the poem, can't find the right words, feeling a bit off, feeling a bit obscured. Some things I want to write about but can't find the right words. Like mixed hurt emotions, feeling somewhat unheard. Somewhere unwanted like a giant turd. But I'm wondering if I really express how I feel, would it get on some nerves? I guess I just wrote the poem. This next poem is called "Let the Light In" by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. We are born in this life, an eagle lost in flight, life lost at the edge of a knife. Can we look beyond things and make them all right? Just another spiritual fight. I'm hoping to see the light. I think I just might let the light in. This next poem is is a poem I read before. This is called "Thomasita" by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. I miss when you called me trouble. I miss your understanding of me, and now even double. I miss being able to level. I miss being able to connect. I miss being able to talk about the 90s in TV shows. That you can bet. I haven't seen you in months, and I'm starting to fret. There's so much more I want to show you, so much more I don't know yet. I don't miss the drama. I don't miss the trauma. I don't miss competing with other people who want to blame someone for white supremacy and the loss of Obama, but I miss seeing you. So this poem is called "The Psychics" by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. The psychics have spoken, I finally woken, love is the thing that keeps us alive. Look harder, look even harder past your hatred and your pride. Hearts are broken, there is no token for what you feel inside. Same old love, one-way love from your true self of feelings you cannot hide. Pain and pleasure change the weather, love and life is but a game. Hear me screaming, I will never be the same. So this next poem is called Who Are We by Karl Nicholas Urso. Who are we if we are following and influenced by the ways of others? Some of us must be confused fathers, sons, daughters, sisters, and brothers, when we are not following the ways of our fathers and mothers, or happen to be following that of a recent distant lover. Who are we when when we are following the crowd, when the voices around us scream more than our hearts so loud? Who are we? All right, here's another one. This next one is called "Creative Blood" by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. No topics to write about. Better start thinking of something. Time to get those creative juices going, the creative blood and flow pumping. With the right moves and the toxicity you should be dumping. You should be dumping. Let the creative juices flow and the creative blood start pumping. This next poem is called Feed My Hunger by Karl Nicholas Urso. I want to say fuck a lot. I don't want to give a damn. I'm about to go make me a sandwich with some turkey and ham. Like with green eggs and not the kind that comes in a can. Got to feed my hunger, got to be a better man. Or just eat Fruit Loops with 2 cans Sam. I got to go. Anyways, I got to go. I'm starving. I really am. This next poem is called Feeling Like Broken Art by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Will I make it with you by my side, or will you let me down like the others and go run and hide? So many now support the arts, but if you see my flaws, my fractures, would you still think of me as beautiful or beautifully broken? I have mental health issues, and no, I ain't joking. Are you my real friends you claim to be, or are you joking? Too far gone for me to see. Sometimes I feel like I'm only speaking to myself with every word spoken. Maybe these friendships are already broken, but I don't need any more fake-ass friends in my life. The air is already cold and frozen. Or maybe that's just your heart. Anyways, people look at me differently and consider me not smart because of my mental health problems making me feel like broken art. Anything but myself in a world torn apart. But would you stand by my side, or would you be my world torn apart? I guess that's what it means to have mental health problems, to feeling like broken art. Alright. Here's a poem called The Poem by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. The poem is raw, it is not finished. One thing I know is I can't stop, I can't quit it. The poem is written, half written, the poem is not yet over. The poem can't be disregarded like another piece of paper over your shoulder. The poem is written, the poem is brand new, the poem is deep inside of you. This is a poem called High School Hell by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. In a room down the hall, there are many desks from wall to wall. In the seats where students sit was once a boy who could not sit. Because of some people, that's where he fell. He was only trying to make it through high school hell. Looking back, that's where he fell, back in the pits of high school hell. He's wondering what it would have been like if he didn't fall. The little autism boy who no one would listen to with his back up against the wall. Would his life be different and swell? I guess some things you can never tell, because he was just trying to make it through the dark times of high school hell. Looking back, that's where he fell, in the dark times of high school hell. This is a poem by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. It's called The Dream. The life I had to leave, I guess it's just a dream. The girl I never see, I guess it's just but only in a dream. The love I have in me, I guess I could find someone and be. The life we are isn't what it seems. To believe in yourself and to achieve your dreams. I guess we'll never see what we are and what we dream. The only way to be free from the pain, free from the fear, free from the sorrow I hold bare. I guess it's just a dream. I guess it's just a dream. I guess it's just a dream. I'm still looking. I got tons of poems. I'm not done yet. I got tons of poems in here. I'm not going to read them all, but I'll pick out the ones that I think are good. This next poem is called Cumberland Cup by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. It's not any cup, but a Cumberland cup. Take your walk in, and fill your cup. Before you go, pay the cashier, say what's up. Cumberland is the place you go for coffee throughout the year. Before you go, fill your cup, and don't forget to pay and say what up to the cashier. Morning, noon, and night, fill your cup. It's no ordinary cup of coffee, but a Cumberland cup. Good, cheap, valued coffee, that's what's up. Free Friday coffees and holidays are worth the rut. It's no ordinary cup of coffee, but a Cumberland cup. So I wrote this poem. This poem's called A Real Woman. Women like men who are going places, who got their life together and can be grown. They pay their own bills like car, rent, gas, and phone. They have a roof over their head, somewhere they can call home. Far away from their parents' basement, a woman wants to know when a man says something that she understands. A woman wants to know she is taken care of by her man. That she will never have to worry if he has to fight with and abuses her, but takes a stand. Some women think a man has to have it all together, but a real woman knows that's a matter of opinion, and the situation can change and they can build and grow together. A real woman doesn't need a man to be rich or wealthy, and doesn't want to have to worry about cheating and finding out about doing things that are kind of stealthy, because a real woman knows there are many different meanings to being wealthy. A real woman wants a father for her child. A real woman wants a man. A real woman doesn't really need one there holding their hand. A real woman doesn't want to question where they stand. A real woman will treat you right if you're the right kind of man. Alrighty, so this next poem was a poem I wrote for a long time ago. I wrote this for a female writer. I was in a writers group, locally here in the arts, and I started crushing on our like head facilitator of this writers group that wanted to come to a local venue and create a writers group. I started crushing on the local person, head of the group. So, she was a writer, and she was this beautiful black woman. And, I wrote this poem one day, and I kind of presented it to her, but I kind of wrote this poem, and I kind of wrote it kind of just like privately, and I kind of sent it to her. But this is called the poem a poem to an admired female writer for S. Morta by Karl Nicholas Urso. I wonder what you see in me when you look at me. Can you see the artist, the poet, the writer? Yet you are one too, a beautiful poet who reads poetry, who captured a part of my heart. But yet it's only just a crush, and I don't even know you that much. But I want to try. But I'm afraid of crossing any lines because you're with another guy. Your name is unique as the stars. I hope getting to know you has only just begun. If you ever have to let me down, please don't kill my soul or bring a gun. Because I guess I've been hurt once before and it wasn't fun. You're intelligent, kind, and a leader. And you got me saying, I hope I can find a way to connect more when I see her. But I wonder what it is you see in me when you look at me, or wonder who you think I am. But I fear to say anything to you because you're with another man. Maybe you will say you don't feel the same, but I don't want to destroy the bond we have as friends, looking for something new, or because you end up not feeling the same. But I have a crush on you from the first day we met, and I'd rather keep it to myself, but maybe one day we can be. Until then, I would like to see where we stand. Will we make it? I guess that depends. But it's just a crush, and I'm just trying to talk to you because I don't even know you that much. Alrighty, I could read maybe a long poem. Long poem. Okay, long poem. Okay, I'm gonna drink some soda really quick. I might read like a 5-page poem right now. This next poem is called Weechie by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. You have betrayed my trust, you have betrayed my passion. All because of my feelings for you, I was denied communication when asking. I was kicked out of the church, hurt, dropped in the dirt. For what? To prove your self-worth? I know you were pro-black, and I am too. That doesn't mean you should have treated me like a racist, or make my life feel like I belonged in a zoo. I had high hopes to grow in spirit for us two. But because of my feelings, you didn't want to hear it. You didn't want to grow together. You didn't want. So what the fuck is going on with your spirit? As you question mine, yet I lack communication with you, and I'm walking around blind. Now unity in the foothill seems like a waste of time. Because if you were real Christians, you wouldn't have kicked me out. You would have helped me. You would have tried to help me and understand and figure out what my problems were about. Yeah, you were the deacon of the church, but all you did was cause my life more hurt. Yet you did my chakras and you said you understood my pain, but now I'm even more hurt and you're the one to blame. No, I will never be the same, and all I wanted to do was care for you and your kids. But you kicked me out of the church, not even understanding the things I did. But there was no communication between us, and yet you felt unsafe. And I can't even understand why. That's just great. I guess you were just another one-way love, and the God you must believe in must be pretty cruel to kick me out of the church and deny me his love. And yet, I wonder if this is really even a Christian church, as I go on to live my life and do me and pray things don't get worse, as I have to live with my mother and father's curse. Some people say unity is a cult, but I don't even know what to say. I'm too busy trying not to give in to fault, and only maybe then move on and find peace. But right now, I'm too mad. I'm probably heading east or maybe west. I don't know. But you denied me my church and my feelings no longer flow. But I knew in my heart I had to go because it was written in the cards. And my heart at times feels like broken shards are apart that I guess me and you were just not written in the stars. My heart is between its bars. But I'm too damn busy chasing my dreams, but deep down inside it makes me hurt and makes me want to scream. Anyways, I will find a new love better than lovers past, and I will have moved on and no longer at some point and no longer have you on blast, because Weechi, you are a thing of another person from my past, because I will and will I return to unity? Hell no. Those days are over. I told you and Reverend C once before, I'm moving on. I can't wait to look back at this and say once upon. I wonder why you were acting like such a bitch. When the light has turned on and I finally hit the switch. Can't you see I no longer give a shit? You won't see me cry, you won't see me throw a fit. Because I'm done, what's done is done, and I'm sorry now, but I got to run. I hope you had fun. That's a long poem. That's like 5 pages. That's like me reading like 5 pages of a poem that's like huge. Yes, I got kicked out of a church, and I got kicked out of the metaphysical church at that, which I really regret, because I really like the metaphysical church because they fit my beliefs better with the tarot cards and stuff. And I got kicked out of a metaphysical church, basically trying to talk to the deacon, you know, because I overheard the Reverend kind of call her soulmate, heard the Reverend call the deacon her soulmate and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, well, this might not be like a regular church, and some things could fly, some things couldn't, so I figured, hey, maybe I could talk to the deacon, which was not the case, but, Alright, so here's a poem about the full moon, just in time for the full moon in Sagittarius. The full moon in Sagittarius and the new moon in Taurus, I believe. But here's a poem called The Full Moon. The full moon is a time of letting go and release. hoping to let go of some old and give you peace. Waiting on blessings, the bountiful feast, after you let go and realize there is no going back, like the lines in the paper after a crease. Letting go is of the old and in with the new. The full moon is a time of letting go of thoughts or feelings like you belong in a zoo. Or you and your ex are now through. So go be at peace and find some inner strength in the things you need to release. I don't know how long I've been on this Facebook Live, but I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of reading already. I'm like, because I went nosediving into this. I'm like, I'm gonna read. So I read, and I don't know how long I've been reading for, but I don't know. I'm gonna call it even. I'm gonna do another part 2 to the live. I'm gonna do another part 2 to the live, and I'm gonna call it even for now. I'm gonna do another part 2 or part 3 to this live. I'm not gonna do a bunch of poems all at once, but I'm gonna leave you with that for now. I'm gonna do a couple lives as time goes on, and I'm just gonna leave it at that for those couple of poems, because that's a lot of poems I've already read. And I'm gonna go take care of some stuff, and hopefully gonna make some art at some point. I have a couple ideas of what I can draw. I just need to be able to put it down on paper. So I want to go be able to do that. Maybe turn on the TV and just sit and relax for a little bit and get some quiet time and time to draw. And my friend Greg's out with family. I called him. He's out with his brother. So it's one of those weekends where I'm probably by myself, where I can just draw and take care of myself and do what I need to do to take care of me, But yeah. Anyways, there will be another part to this video. I don't know when, but I'm gonna leave these out. I mean, actually, I might even choose a couple of poems for my open mic night that I haven't read in a very long time, because a lot of these I haven't read in a very long time. And there's 2 freaking binders. Look at this. There's 2 freaking binders of poems I've written. Some of them people have heard before. Some of them people have not. But I really want to pick out some poems. I mean, there were a couple poems I wanted to read, which I didn't get to read, in this Facebook Live. But I might wait until tomorrow, which is Sunday, which is the open mic night at Trinity Church in Torrington. That I may go at the open mic night, and I may actually read, the poem, there, a couple of poems there. So, anyways, don't want to read all the poems in one sitting or one day. So. Look forward to my live video tomorrow, because there will be a live video or just a video of me at Trinity Church, reading my poems. My glasses are filthy. I had to turn the light on in here because the sun's going down and my glasses are filthy, so I couldn't see the words on my page, and I was messing up a little bit. But anyways, peace.